I must diversify. I must diversify. The child is beyond criticism. The child is beyond criticism. Can I take your order, please? Can I take your order, please? Can I go to the computer desk? Can I go to the computer desk? His mother was an actuary. His mother was an actuary. Was their cousin a taxi driver? Was their cousin a taxi driver? It's 3 o'clock today. It's 3 o'clock today. Is your father a greengrocer? Is your father a greengrocer? His eyes were glassy. His eyes were glassy. He earns minimum wage. He earns minimum wage. Your grandson is a consultant. Your grandson is a consultant. I need to prepare a timetable on Sunday. I need to prepare a timetable on Sunday. Should he be an actor after 2 weekends? Should he be an actor after 2 weekends? My wife was a mechanic. My wife was a mechanic. Can I be chosen often? Can I be chosen often? Were their children lawyers? Were their children lawyers? Thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. Must hate pension. Must hate pension. It was £15. It was £15. Does he play the piano? Does he play the piano? Last year may not wait. Last year may not wait. He will have surgery tomorrow. He will have surgery tomorrow. These are warm socks. These are warm socks. I'll have the vegetarian lasagna. I'll have the vegetarian lasagna. How often do you eat out? How often do you eat out? Couldn't get over it. Couldn't get over it. I need to borrow a textbook. I need to borrow a textbook. My wife was a preacher. My wife was a preacher. I'll help you get things done. I'll help you get things done. I'm going home. I'm going home. His brother-in-law is a jury member. His brother-in-law is a jury member. We walk slowly together. We walk slowly together. I do not have time. I do not have time. He managed to lift the heavy box. He managed to lift the heavy box. He still needs to do his laundry. He still needs to do his laundry. Can I taste a sample of this salsa? Can I taste a sample of this salsa? If you are uncomfortable, please let me know. If you are uncomfortable, please let me know. Should not encourage it. Should not encourage it. I need to study for the English exam. I need to study for the English exam. Place a spoke on someone's wheel. Place a spoke on someone's wheel. I went to the school today. I went to the school today. They will become founders in 2 years. They will become founders in 2 years. I can't catch my breath. I can't catch my breath. I'm running on empty. I'm running on empty. It's nice to see you. It's nice to see you. How is your family? How is your family? Did they always play golf? Did they always play golf? We have to convince him after 3 months. We have to convince him after 3 months. Tacos are my favorite. Tacos are my favorite. Wasn't he a waiter at lunchtime? Wasn't he a waiter at lunchtime? Eating vegetables is important for health. Eating vegetables is important for health. I have to talk next year. I have to talk next year. John needs paid leave. John needs paid leave. I have a sore throat. I have a sore throat. You don't have to say this. You don't have to say this. It's not close. It's not close. Wouldn't you buy it? Wouldn't you buy it? I will apply for a job tomorrow. I will apply for a job tomorrow. Do you mind closing the window? Do you mind closing the window? Was our stepson a football player? Was our stepson a football player? Yesterday was a yellow day. Yesterday was a yellow day. Can he garden every day? Can he garden every day? Is your mother-in-law a historian? Is your mother-in-law a historian? His colleague is an athlete. His colleague is an athlete. What it looks like. What it looks like. Could you give me a receipt, please? Could you give me a receipt, please? Can't we get it every week? Can't we get it every week? Won't you measure at dawn? Won't you measure at dawn? Was his stepson a postman? Was his stepson a postman? Can we go somewhere else? Can we go somewhere else? Should not wash. Should not wash. Does he have a pet dog? Does he have a pet dog? Are you going to be a bricklayer now? Are you going to be a bricklayer now? Does your hotel have Wi-Fi? Does your hotel have Wi-Fi? Your mother was binding. Your mother was binding. Eating slowly helps digestion. Eating slowly helps digestion. He needs to fix the flat tire. He needs to fix the flat tire. Now he refuses. Now he refuses. Can I walk every month? Can I walk every month? Were our children golfers? Were our children golfers? I don't notice anything special about this incident. I don't notice anything special about this incident. I need to declare some items. I need to declare some items. They have a beautiful house. They have a beautiful house. He wants to learn painting. He wants to learn painting. We saw them in the park. We saw them in the park. What time does the lunch menu end? What time does the lunch menu end? He goes to bed early. He goes to bed early. The company is looking for a new sales manager. The company is looking for a new sales manager. Get to the point. Get to the point. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Don't hesitate to call if you have any questions. Don't hesitate to call if you have any questions. His wife is a detective. His wife is a detective. I must limit. I must limit. Her mother-in-law is a virologist. Her mother-in-law is a virologist. I am not hungry. I am not hungry. He doesn't teach. He doesn't teach. Their neighbors are preachers. Their neighbors are preachers. The gift shop is on the ground floor, near the entrance. The gift shop is on the ground floor, near the entrance. His uncle was a teacher. His uncle was a teacher. Have I never settled? Have I never settled? Were your relatives designers? Were your relatives designers? Can I go to the Action Center button? Can I go to the Action Center button? His sisters are lawyers. His sisters are lawyers. Must be an investor at dawn. Must be an investor at dawn. Do you have any kitchen appliances? Do you have any kitchen appliances? Can I have a stand, please? Can I have a stand, please? You'd better explain this. You'd better explain this. We were rarely sheriffs. We were rarely sheriffs. It's not your birthday. It's not your birthday. Shouldn't he be cold? Shouldn't he be cold? Were there grandchildren laundresses? Were there grandchildren laundresses? Can I go to the taskbar? Can I go to the taskbar? He's great. He's great. We'll plan normally. We'll plan normally. Can't analyze all the time. Can't analyze all the time. I'll have the grilled chicken salad. I'll have the grilled chicken salad. I didn't hear these words to you. I didn't hear these words to you. We will let you leave early. We will let you leave early. Their cousins are cleaners. Their cousins are cleaners. Can you help me solve this riddle? Can you help me solve this riddle? I'm 34 years old. I'm 34 years old. What would you like to do? What would you like to do? Can I go to the center? Can I go to the center? She is the maid at sunset. She is the maid at sunset. I'll have the eggplant parmesan. I'll have the eggplant parmesan. He would watch it at noon. He would watch it at noon. You should rest more. You should rest more. Are they not operated at all? Are they not operated at all? Couldn't I suffer? Couldn't I suffer? How many dogs are in the park? How many dogs are in the park? I didn't plan for growth. I didn't plan for growth. I want to visit my friend. I want to visit my friend. He likes watching movies at home. He likes watching movies at home. She bought a new dress yesterday. She bought a new dress yesterday. Can I try this? Can I try this? How did you do this? How did you do this? He ran in the marathon last year. He ran in the marathon last year. Let's go shopping this weekend. Let's go shopping this weekend. Candidate to be introduced. Candidate to be introduced. I don't notice anything special about the thing in question. I don't notice anything special about the thing in question. They don't age often. They don't age often. He should learn after 3 weeks. He should learn after 3 weeks. I'll buy you a daily visitor pass. I'll buy you a daily visitor pass. You don't suffer. You don't suffer. I have to study for the English exam on Wednesday. I have to study for the English exam on Wednesday. We won't like it. We won't like it. How's your day going so far? How's your day going so far? The concert started at 8 o'clock. The concert started at 8 o'clock. They prefer action movies. They prefer action movies. Our grandmother was a waitress. Our grandmother was a waitress. He sings in the church choir. He sings in the church choir. It should trust after 5 minutes. It should trust after 5 minutes. Can you take me home? Can you take me home? The company is looking for a new project manager. The company is looking for a new project manager. I have to study for the spelling bee. I have to study for the spelling bee. My condolences. My condolences. Can it be renewed sometimes? Can it be renewed sometimes? We watched a football match on TV. We watched a football match on TV. Why did you tell me? Why did you tell me? Your husband was a contractor. Your husband was a contractor. Where do you come from today? Where do you come from today? They are generally warriors. They are generally warriors. I'll have the vegetarian curry. I'll have the vegetarian curry. It's okay, mistakes happen. It's okay, mistakes happen. I wanted to say. I wanted to say. I'm going to the bowling alley. I'm going to the bowling alley. His friend is a model. His friend is a model. We are going on a trip. We are going on a trip. Can you increase it? Can you increase it? Do they need to object immediately? Do they need to object immediately? They closed the station. They closed the station. It's hard to find a job. It's hard to find a job. This cake is very delicious. This cake is very delicious. Do they translate annually? Do they translate annually? Can I go to the lock? Can I go to the lock? Today is a nice day. Today is a nice day. I like reading books on the beach. I like reading books on the beach. Could you repeat that, please? Could you repeat that, please? Our grandfather is a governor. Our grandfather is a governor. Do you have gluten-free appetizers? Do you have gluten-free appetizers? Can I eat my salad with Italian dressing? Can I eat my salad with Italian dressing? His uncle is a urologist. His uncle is a urologist. We should not paint. We should not paint. Can it normally be a cellar? Can it normally be a cellar? I know the boy next to your sister. I know the boy next to your sister. The house is beyond description. The house is beyond description. I was talking to Tommy one day. I was talking to Tommy one day. I was cleaning my room yesterday. I was cleaning my room yesterday. You are a true confidant. You are a true confidant. You immediately become the second man. You immediately become the second man. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to help you. Where are we meeting? Where are we meeting? We go shopping on weekends. We go shopping on weekends. Why don't you talk to your boss? Why don't you talk to your boss? Tom and Sarah are getting married. Tom and Sarah are getting married. Watching the stars at night. Watching the stars at night. He is used to waking up early. He is used to waking up early. He did ironing every month. He did ironing every month. The school yearbook is out. The school yearbook is out. Plays well with others. Plays well with others. He takes a break from his work. He takes a break from his work. Was his stepbrother a director? Was his stepbrother a director? Was his nephew a psychologist? Was his nephew a psychologist? Can you give me a sponge bath? Can you give me a sponge bath? He filed a complaint 2 weeks later. He filed a complaint 2 weeks later. He is my best friend. He is my best friend. Can I have a receipt? Can I have a receipt? His brothers were translators. His brothers were translators. We had a barbecue in the backyard. We had a barbecue in the backyard. Have you read it? Have you read it? My sister was a ballerina. My sister was a ballerina. Is my stepdaughter a carpenter? Is my stepdaughter a carpenter? Please arrange a meeting. Please arrange a meeting. I sleep 8 hours every night. I sleep 8 hours every night. Is there any cheese left? Is there any cheese left? You were a nurse. You were a nurse. I was dying of boredom. I was dying of boredom. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. What are you studying on Sunday? What are you studying on Sunday? She will take yoga lessons. She will take yoga lessons. If you need help, don't hesitate to ask. If you need help, don't hesitate to ask. The plot of the movie is full of surprises. The plot of the movie is full of surprises. I have to study for the English exam on Monday. I have to study for the English exam on Monday. He wishes he hadn't lost his keys. He wishes he hadn't lost his keys. His parents were advertisers. His parents were advertisers. Can work as a stylist after 3 years. Can work as a stylist after 3 years. Your stepbrother is a ranger. Your stepbrother is a ranger. You exercised every day. You exercised every day. The sun sets in the west. The sun sets in the west. You're telling me. You're telling me. There is a bicycle in the backyard. There is a bicycle in the backyard. Do you have a bar? Do you have a bar? I need to borrow a ruler. I need to borrow a ruler. What's special about today? What's special about today? They won't force it after a year. They won't force it after a year. Was his stepdaughter the editor? Was his stepdaughter the editor? Plumber fixed the leaky pipe. Plumber fixed the leaky pipe. Were there relatives stylists? Were there relatives stylists? We can go in 4 evenings. We can go in 4 evenings. Since we arrived early, we should have a coffee. Since we arrived early, we should have a coffee. Sometimes he would learn. Sometimes he would learn. He could analyze it. He could analyze it. Did we have homework? Did we have homework? Was your grandson an educator? Was your grandson an educator? Can I get a table by the window? Can I get a table by the window? I want to make a toast. I want to make a toast. What did you buy? What did you buy? He still hasn't answered my call. He still hasn't answered my call. Is our mother an advocate? Is our mother an advocate? We've heard a lot about you. We've heard a lot about you. They immediately became botanists. They immediately became botanists. Can I talk? Can I talk? Their father is a housewife. Their father is a housewife. The school colors are blue and white. The school colors are blue and white. I should rarely keep it. I should rarely keep it. Can't we be linguists for 2 weeks? Can't we be linguists for 2 weeks? Won't I miss it soon? Won't I miss it soon? Were you open every week? Were you open every week? I need to fix the leaky faucet. I need to fix the leaky faucet. I smell poop. I smell poop. I could go home. I could go home. You look tired today. You look tired today. Why didn't you come to me? Why didn't you come to me? I really wanted a baby. I really wanted a baby. Can we appreciate it annually? Can we appreciate it annually? He is very talented in singing. He is very talented in singing. They become innkeepers at sunrise. They become innkeepers at sunrise. He has great talent. He has great talent. Would you drink it after 5 hours? Would you drink it after 5 hours? I will talk to my friends. I will talk to my friends. Would it be okay if I join you? Would it be okay if I join you? A week later we are warriors. A week later we are warriors. I chatted with my friends online. I chatted with my friends online. I am likely to like honest and sincere people. I am likely to like honest and sincere people. We were able to get points. We were able to get points. Can you reach this address? Can you reach this address? Toilets are located at the end of the corridor. Toilets are located at the end of the corridor. Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't you confuse? Don't you confuse? Was your daughter an announcer? Was your daughter an announcer? Their stepdaughter is a registrar. Their stepdaughter is a registrar. Do you sell fresh produce? Do you sell fresh produce? Can I speak to a nurse, please? Can I speak to a nurse, please? The job was offered to me. The job was offered to me. Were we laying monthly? Were we laying monthly? Is my stepsister a pianist? Is my stepsister a pianist? It won't cook. It won't cook. You go to the gym after work. You go to the gym after work. Can they exercise at dawn? Can they exercise at dawn? He forgot his keys at home. He forgot his keys at home. Do you have a bag to check? Do you have a bag to check? Do they need to lay tiles for 2 weeks? Do they need to lay tiles for 2 weeks? You're welcome. You're welcome. Was his stepson an airman? Was his stepson an airman? His brothers were lecturers. His brothers were lecturers. We couldn't finish any of the tickets. We couldn't finish any of the tickets. I wasn't the reason. I wasn't the reason. I'm afraid I can't support this idea. I'm afraid I can't support this idea. He can work as a waiter at dawn. He can work as a waiter at dawn. It was not removed every week. It was not removed every week.